Good morning, Kasturians. So today we have to study the projectile motion for any given angular projection. Okay. So what does that mean? First of all, when we are talking about projectile motion of any object, so first thing that you have to remember is we are talking about two-dimensional motion. Two-dimensional motion means now two axes are involved to define the motion of any object. That means x-axis and y-axis. Now see, suppose यहाँ पे we are having some object and that object is thrown at some angle theta. सो अब वो ऑब्जेक्ट जिस ऑब्जेक्ट को हमने वी हैव थ्रोन एट सम एंगल थीटा, वो कौन सा पाथ दैट इट विल ट्रेस, okay, that the motion or the path that this object will trace, that we have to study in this topic, under this topic. ठीक है. Now first of all let us consider one thing, that is the object is thrown at an angle theta. Theta is the angle and it is thrown with some initial velocity. Initial velocity क्या है उसका? It is u. ठीक है. Now this initial velocity, you as you can see it is theta. Now we can resolve this initial velocity u into two components. One will be horizontal component and the other one will be vertical component. Horizontal component, that is the component along the angle of theta, angle theta will be u cos theta, and opposite to angle theta it will be, or you can say the vertical component will be u sin theta. Okay. Now you have to see, we have to study this motion, or this all about this motion. ठीक है. What are the things included in the motion? First one is path of the projectile. ठीक है. Second one is time of flight, its maximum height, its maximum range, and the normal range that it will cover. ठीक. So let us start. देखो, first thing is we have to first study the path of the projectile. ठीक. For path of the projectile we can easily find the path of any projectile by using the second equation of motion. What is that? S is equals to ut plus half at square. ठीक है. As you can see, देखो, this is the projectile motion. ठीक. Along this motion, when we are talking about horizontal velocity, what is horizontal velocity? That is u cos theta. When we are talking about vertical velocity, that is u sin theta. Now first in under the path of projectile, first one we have to consider horizontal motion. तो horizontal motion के लिए हमें पहले horizontal velocity consider करनी पड़ेगी. ठीक है. Horizontal velocity और horizontal acceleration. Horizontal velocity we already know is u cos theta. Horizontal acceleration, as we are saying that this particle is, or this projectile is moving at uniform acceleration along horizontal direction, so its acceleration will be 0. ठीक है. Along horizontal direction acceleration will be 0. So after putting all the values in the second equation of motion, u we have to put as ux, and ux is u cos theta, and distance traveled along x axis, let us consider this distance be x. ठीक है. Let us consider this x. Now we have to put the value of x, ux and ax in the equation. What do we get? देखो, ax is 0, so what we will get? X is equals to u cos theta, and t, what is t? It is time of time taken by the this projectile or this motion to cover the complete path. ठीक. This is time of the projectile. So what do we get? X is equals to u cos theta and t. From this equation, देखो, अब ये path of the projectile हमें पता है, horizontal path of the projectile. Now we want to find time of this projectile. कैसे? We can easily find out time. From this equation we can find out the value of time, that is x divided by u cos theta. Okay. Now let us देखो, अभी तक हमने horizontal motion पढ़ा है. Now let us try to study the vertical motion of the projectile. कैसे? देखो, vertical motion we have to study. So for the vertical motion, first thing that you have to see, देखो, again let me draw. This is the projectile. We already know y will be u sin theta, है ना. It was u cos theta and it was u. तो हमें पता है. अब देखो, वर्टिकल मोशन के बारे में हम बात कर रहे हैं, तो यू, दैट इज इनिशियल वेलोसिटी विल बी यू साइन थीटा. एक्सेलरेशन कितना होगा? इट विल बी माइनस जी, क्योंकि अब बॉडी ऊपर की तरफ जा रही है तो इसके पास कुछ अर्थ की वजह से, ग्रेविटी की वजह से कुछ एक्सेलरेशन लगेगा, सो दैट इज माइनस जी. ओके. सो नाउ if we put all the values of uy and g, that is ay, in this equation, what do we see? We solve this equation. What do we get? We get this. And after putting the value of t from the above equation, देखो, पहली वाली equation में what was the value of t? It was x divided by u cos theta. Now the value of t we have put in this equation. What do we get? U sin theta, x divided by u cos theta, minus 1 by 2 g x divided by g bracket inside x divided by u cos theta and whole square. देखो, u and u gets cancelled here. What do we get? देखो, इस equation का what do we get? Let us see. We get this out of that equation. The equation earlier was y is equals to sin theta upon cos theta into x minus 1 divided by 2 g x divided by u cos theta and whole square. After solving this equation we get x, and sin theta upon cos theta you already know is tan theta. Okay, and we get this equation. And what is this equation? This is parabolic equation. That means along vertical direction you can see the path traced by the particle will be a parabola, or you can say the parabolic path. Okay, so these are the two equations of motion indicating the horizontal path and the vertical path traced by the particle. Now let us discuss the time of flight by the particle. Time of flight है क्या? सबसे पहले let us discuss. देखो, this is the motion by the particle. ठीक, पहले जो हमने टाइम डिस्कस किया है that is the time taken by the particle in the horizontal motion. ठीक, now we have to see time of flight of the object. देखो, let us consider this is O, this is H and this is B. Time of flight है this time traveled by the particle from coming here to back to this point B, from O to back to point B. अब यहाँ से यहाँ if you want to find out this time, this will be time of ascent. Time of ascent मतलब जीरो से मैक्सिमम हाइट पे उसको कितना जाने में टाइम लगा. ठीक, नाउ वी वांट टू फाइंड टाइम ऑफ डिसेंट. डिसेंट मीन्स H से वापस B में आने के लिए उसको कितना टाइम लगा, दैट इज टाइम ऑफ डिसेंट. We have to calculate और यहाँ से you can see it is symmetrical, so this time will be equal to this time. Let us suppose time of ascent be t and time of descent be t. Okay, so small t, as these two are equal. So and let us consider this capital time, that means the total time. Let us consider the total value of the time is t. So time of ascent plus time of descent is 2 times t. So from here we can find the value of time t, that is t by 2, and vy is equals to uy plus ay into t. What is this? This is first equation of motion. From first equation of motion, देखो vy is 0. We already know velocity of particle in vertical direction is 0. ठीक, ay is minus g, we have already discussed, and t is t by 2. From here you can see uy is u sin theta, we already know. Okay, now after substituting all the values, what do we get? We get the value of time, that is total time traveled by the particle, that will be time taken by the particle to come to again point B, that means to the ground, it will be 2u sin theta divided by g. Now we have to discuss the maximum height that will be attained by the particle. ओके, सो मैक्सिमम हाइट के लिए हम क्या करेंगे? अगेन वी कैन यूज द सेकेंड इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन, दैट इज एस इज इक्वल्स टू यू टी प्लस हाफ ए टी स्क्वायर. अब हमें मैक्सिमम हाइट के लिए वी आर कंसिडरिंग द वर्टिकल एक्सिस, है ना, वर्टिकल एक्सिस वी आर कंसिडरिंग. सो वाई इज इक्वल्स टू यू वाई टी प्लस हाफ ए वाई टी स्क्वायर. ठीक, व्हाट इज दिस? दिस इज velocity of particle in vertical direction, acceleration of particle in vertical direction, and t square. Okay, after substituting the values we get this equation. Okay, now this is the equation that we have got. Now let us simplify this equation. देखो, u square sin square divided by g, u square sin square theta divided by g, and minus outside 1 divided by 2, g and g gets cancelled, 1g will be there, u square sin square theta. Okay, so height will be we can solve this equation, 1 minus 1 by 2, and we will get u square sin square theta divided by 2g. This will be the height of the projectile. ठीक, कि कितनी height that projectile will travel. Now let us discuss something about the horizontal range. Horizontal range क्या है? It is the distance covered by the particle or the object between its, देखो projectile का motion क्या था, यहाँ से it was from till here, so this will be the range of the particle, कि कितना distance उस projectile ने travel किया है. This is the range of the particle from one point here to other point here. Let us consider this point B, this is O. So distance range को we will always देखो, we already know speed is equals to distance upon time. We have to calculate this distance. We already know the value of t. T is total time traveled taken by the particle, and we also know velocity along ux direction. So ux we already know. So let us put the values. U s is equals to ux, and this is distance we have to calculate, and this is time. So time we can take this side, so this is ux into t, this is what written here. Okay, if we substitute the values we can easily get the value of horizontal range, and you can also see. देखो, now if you want to find out the value of maximum horizontal range, maximum के लिए क्या होना चाहिए? यहाँ पे sin थीटा की वैल्यू कितनी होनी चाहिए मैक्सिमम के लिए? sin थीटा इज मैक्सिमम एट sin 90, और वो वैल्यू क्या होती है? दैट इज 1. ठीक है, सो इट शुड बी 1. अब ये 1 क्या होगा? 2 थीटा. अब हमारे पास 2 थीटा है, 2 थीटा शुड बी 90 डिग्री. सो इसका मतलब क्या? थीटा शुड बी 45 डिग्री. सो इफ थीटा इज 45 डिग्री, साइन बिकम्स 90 डिग्री एंड इट बिकम्स 1. आर क्या हो जाएगा? आर विल बिकम इन दैट केस, सी हियर, यू कैन सी हियर, आर इन दैट केस विल बिकम range in that case will become u square divided by g. If we put this, you can see 90 degree and u square, this is the maximum range covered by the particle. Okay, so that's all for today. Thanks for the class. Other part we will be discussing in the next class.